Oh. Good morning. It's about 6 in the morning, and I'm currently on a 10-day cruise to Alaska aboard NCL Joy, Norwegian Joy. We left Seattle yesterday, and today is our first full sea day before we hit Juneau, Alaska tomorrow. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know this is not my first cruise to Alaska. My first cruise I did to Alaska was aboard the Princess, and that was about 3 years ago, if not almost 3 years ago. And I loved the cruise so much that I decided to book a 10-day cruise to Alaska for my birthday. This is my birthday cruise. But I'll be doing things a little bit different on this cruise. Usually I would be, trying to film every single moment, running around filming everything. This cruise is going to be a little chill. Don't get me wrong, I do have a lot of big plans coming up later on in this trip, but today is our first full sea day, and I'm going to take this time to kind of settle in and kind of get some relax a little bit. I haven't even unpacked. My bags are still packed. So I figure this morning I'm gonna hit the gym up, grab some breakfast, and since we're headed to Alaska, I think at this point in our trip there's no such thing as catching a sunrise, because if it's anything like my other trip, if I look out this window, it's probably going to be gray, rainy, muggy, beautiful of course, but around this time of year in Alaska, it tends to be gray, muggy, rainy, and stuff like that. So first, let me get up. The gym opens up at 6. After that, we'll grab breakfast, maybe some coffee, and I will go over my full itinerary with you guys. But that'll happen a little later on in the video. Let me get up. Oh. Just like I predicted, cold, windy, and gray. But it's still beautiful though. It's peaceful out here. We're currently heading in that direction. There's a few cruise ships out there in the distance. There is some blue sky trying to peek through the gray clouds, but more than likely it'll rain later on today. That's my prediction. Okay, let's get the day started. I know you guys are probably saying, get the day started? Yeah, you know me, I'm an early bird. The gym is probably packed, especially on a sea day on a cruise ship. Everything is pretty packed, so yeah. Let me show you my cabin real quick. I was on this cruise ship before, the NCL Joy. This is my second time being on this cruise. If you remember when I took my 18-day Panama Canal cruise, I did it via the NCL Joy balcony. But if you notice, the balcony in this room is a lot different from the balcony on my previous cruise. I believe I was on deck 9 during my Panama Canal cruise, and I'm on deck 11. So a higher deck, smaller balcony, but I like the balcony. I like it smaller. I don't mind if it's big or small, but this one is cute and intimate. Let's do a quick room tour or a cabin tour, and then we'll get the day started. Here's the balcony. It is a lot smaller than my previous balcony, but like I said, it's small, intimate, and it's cute. And it's got a beautiful view. I turned all the lights on so you can see the cabin fully lit, but here it is. It's a solo balcony. It's spacious. It's cozy. It's comfortable. I love it. I love the bathroom. I've already made myself at home, got my stuff laid out. Just enough space for me. What I like about the bathroom, even though it's a solo cabin, it's enough space for me. It's not a tiny little bathroom like you see on like Amtrak or anything. It's very spacious, well lit. It's perfect. I love it.
Is that bacon? Bacon. And bacon and some tomatoes and some bread. Little onion
I was very fortunate to get this spot outside overlooking this beautiful water. Inside is completely packed. It's a sea day, as I expected, but I've got some pre-made omelets. The actual omelet line is very long. Potatoes, beans, and bacon. Got an orange juice and a yogurt. I met a couple of family members. One I met when I was boarding, and she was very nice, very, very sweet. And then I just met a family member on the way to this table. I got eggs, a lot of eggs for protein, so I'm not tempted to snack or eat bad, but there it is. It's like a Southwest omelet. That's what it tastes like to me. It's pretty good. I always like potatoes. I always love meeting you guys. I have the best community, the best family, the best support. You guys are so amazing and super sweet when I meet you guys in person. I absolutely love meeting you guys. Bacon.
You got that, there's a campfire, some more, like a cold brew campfire, some more? Is there some?
S'mores?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a cold brew or an ice?
We have the cold brew, we have the frap.
I'll do the cold brew.
Cold brew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do a grande.
Three shorts.
It's got some marshmallow type foam up top. Looks like crumbled up graham cracker. A little bit of chocolate. And yeah, here we go. Cheers. Not bad. Honestly, tastes like you're drinking cold, like cocoa, like hot cocoa. But instead of drinking it hot, you're drinking it cold, and that's what it tastes like to me. It's not bad. The marshmallow foam on top is a nice touch. Would I get it again? No. I'm a creature of habit. I'll probably stick to my vanilla cold brew. I'm sure gonna finish it though. Back to the old room. Usually I would make my bed, but I'm going to let the guys that come in here and do that do it. I'm not going to do anything. Not on this trip.
Shower complete. And before I call it a night, I want to go over this 10-day Alaska cruise so you guys know where we'll be going over the next 10 days. I initially had a few things planned for today because it is a sea day, but since you guys are going to be hanging out with me over the next 3 days in part 1 of this 2-part series, I figure I would just make this a chill, kind of calm, relaxed day and save all of my energy for what we have coming up over the next 3 days because it's a lot and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go over the itinerary. So yesterday was embarkation day and we left out of Seattle. I really enjoyed cruising out of Seattle. It's a very unique port because the port is dead in the center of Seattle, city center. So you get to see all of the beautiful buildings, a little bit of the skyline. You get to see people going about their everyday lives, traffic, cars going, people waving at you. And it's just a really cool experience. Seattle is such a beautiful city and you get to be in the middle of that on your cruise ship. And so I really enjoyed leaving out of Seattle. Today is day 2, and we are currently at sea making our way to Juneau. We'll make it to Juneau tomorrow. Day 3, which is tomorrow, we will arrive in Juneau. Day 4, Skagway. Day 5, we'll be at sea, but we will be passing through Herbert Glacier, which is very, very exciting for me because I have some really cool plans for that. Day 6 will be in Sitka. Day 7, Icy Strait Point. Day 8, Ketchikan. Day 9, at sea. Day 10, Victoria, British Columbia. And day 11, we'll be back in Washington. I am looking at this itinerary and I'm super excited because I have so much planned for you guys. This will be a 2-part series. I will not be filming everything on this cruise. I will only be filming the things that are worth filming. I do have some big plans coming up for part 1 and part 2 of this 2-part series. So just to let you guys know, I will not film everything, but I do have some big plans for part 1 and part 2. So it's going to be well worth it. Trust and believe. But it is going to be, I'm excited. I really am excited. But this itinerary is I'm just looking at some of the things I have planned. I love it. I love it. But I'm going to get ready to call it a night because tomorrow we get started. I'll see you guys in Juneau. Good night. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Good morning. I just got through with the gym. Did about an hour and a half session there. And now we're headed to deck 15. We're on deck 15, but we're headed to the observation lounge to get some coffee and a light breakfast. I found a really nice spot to enjoy some beautiful views before I get my day started. We're making our way to Juneau. We're not there yet. We still got about 5 or 6 hours. We're supposed to get there around 1:30 this afternoon. I have a iced Americano. I got some granola. And I'm gonna sit here, enjoy my breakfast, enjoy the views, and then head back to my cabin to get the day started. I do have to show you guys something that I forgot to show you yesterday, but I'll show you that this morning before we get the day started. Put my coffee down. Wow! It is beautiful out here. See the mountains in the background? This is why I get a balcony room. I don't have to fight for views like this. It's so beautiful outside. I don't care how many times you've cruised to Alaska. An Alaska cruise never gets old. Ever. There is one thing I want to show you guys that I forgot to show you yesterday. So let me get my stuff off and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. On embarkation day, when I checked into my cabin, this was on my bed. And I waited to open this up with you guys because I wanted to do it with you guys. I've never got anything like this from a cruise line, and I've cruised on several different cruises, but also too, this is the first time I ever asked if they had any veterans discounts before I booked this Alaska cruise, and they did. And because they knew that I was a veteran,
I got this on my bed when I checked in to my cabin a couple days ago. It says, military reception. We request the honor of your presence. That's what this says. And this is just inviting me out to a complimentary drinks and food and party that they honor veterans and active military during this 10-day Alaska cruise. So I'm gonna probably show up. When you take it off, it says for your eyes only. It's all official. It's got like a military stamp, but the NCL military stamp, it says U.S. military member. This is so cool. Now let's open it up and see what's inside. It was so hard to wait, guys. Trust me, I wanted to open it, but I'm like, nah, we'll do it together. Okay, so the first thing is a program for veterans by veterans, and this is NCL and then military benefits. And then this one is Norwegian Cruise Line, and I don't know what's in here. We'll do this one first because this one's, it's kind of heavy. There's something in here. What is it? Oh my gosh, guys. This is a Norwegian Joy patch. What? And I collect patches. This is so cool. What does this say? I'll read a little bit of it. This is NCL military benefits, Norwegian Cruise Line Command HQ. And then the official seal. And then our orders, our deployment orders. As you see right here, it says deployment orders. And then it has our orders. And it just says to situate, it says, you are hereby invited to enjoy this vacation to the fullest. Pursuant to Operation Feel Free. I like how they said that because you know when you deploy, your deployment is called something. For example, I deployed twice. My first deployment was during Operation Enduring Freedom, and my second deployment was during Operation Iraqi Freedom. So here, theirs is Operation Feel Free. I like it. And it just says, feel free. You should feel free to do what you want, when you want, exactly how you want to do it. And then it just has situation, mission, and execution. Things they want us to do while we're on this cruise line. I'll read a few. We are thrilled and honored to have you, we are thrilled and honored you have chosen NCL for your cruise. You are hereby invited to enjoy this vacation to the fullest. Your mission, feel free to do what you want, when you want, exactly how you want to do it. And then all the things that they offer on the cruise and stuff. That's pretty cool. And then this one is the same thing, military benefits, Norwegian Cruise Line HQ, and then the seal. And this is just the logistics of, again, explaining what this is, I'm assuming. It says admin and logistics. In your barracks, or my cabin, please find the following. Your official unit patch for this NCL ship. It can be attached to a backpack, jacket, or any item of your choosing. On every future cruise with Norwegian, you can request a unit patch. That is super cool. So every Norwegian cruise ship has their own unit patch. This is the joys. Whatever else cruise I decide to go on, if it's with Norwegian, I can request my unit patch and they'll give it to me. So I can collect different patches. That is super cool, guys. And you know I love to collect patches. I have hundreds. I have so many. You can request a unit patch for that ship. Collect the patches and show them off together or trade them with others. They serve as a symbol of recognition and community and list all NCL ships you have experienced. That is so cool. I won't read the rest, but this is nice. This is very nice of them and very thoughtful. It's the little things. Norwegian, you have a customer for life. It's the little things that count. That is so cool. And then this is just welcoming us aboard. This is from us. This is signed from the Chief of Secretary Office, United States Navy, retired, Matthew J. Lewis, and then President CEO. It's just a letter and stuff thanking us. So I won't read in the rest of that, but I think that's pretty freaking amazing. And so now I wanted to talk to you about what I'll be doing today once we arrive in Juneau. We still got about, last time I checked, about 5 hours, so we still have a ways to go. We'll get to Juneau at 1:30 this afternoon, and we will leave at 10 o'clock tonight, so we'll be there for a while. I do have a pretty amazing excursion planned. When I first went to Alaska about 3 years ago, my first excursion in Juneau was a helicopter ride. This one was like a 25-minute ride. It took us to the main glacier, Mandalin or something like that glacier. I can't remember the name. We landed for 15 minutes. We got to explore and they took us back. That was it. This helicopter ride that I'll be going on today is even better. It's called the Pilot's Choice Glacier Exploration. Pilot's Choice Glacier Exploration. That's a mouthful. And what that is that the pilot will choose 2 different glaciers to land on, at which point we'll get 15 minutes to explore each glacier. On top of that, we'll get an additional 20 minutes to explore whatever part of the area that we're in Juneau for 20 minutes. So total a 50-minute helicopter ride, landing on 2 glaciers and exploring each one for 15 minutes each. That right there, I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to it. The very first time that I walked on a glacier, it was amazing. I tried glacier water. It was awesome. I know some people are against glacier water, saying there's a lot of like foreign things in it and bacteria that we don't know of. I tried it 3 years ago. I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I'm still healthy. But what I will tell you is that it'll probably cross my mind if I should try it today or not, but we'll see. I do have this live straw, but I don't think we can bring this on the helicopter. They're very strict about weight, which I understand. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be drinking glacier water or not. I might just kind of dip my hand in it, but I don't know if I'll be drinking it today. We'll see. But that's what we got going on today. The excursion's at 2:45. We get to Juneau at 1:30. So as soon as we get there and they allow us to get off, I have to get off and go to the meeting point. The only thing that I'll be looking for once we get to Juneau is if there is visibility in the sky. The last helicopter pilot that I rode with almost 3 years ago, he said that rain and all that is not going to stop the helicopter ride. What will stop it is visibility. So if it's very foggy, then we won't go. So let's cross our fingers that there's no fog, because I'm looking forward to this. I cannot wait. Hopefully it happens. Yeah. We are in Juneau. We finally got off. There's a lot of people. I have to find the helicopter meetup. They said where to meet. I can't remember, guys. So I'm just going to ask around if I'm being completely honest. There's our ship, and there's the Princess. Island Princess. I don't know if that's the one I went on, but when I first went to Alaska 3 years ago via cruise, it was the Princess. But I don't remember the word island. It was like Princess Discovery. I found where I needed to go. I got about an hour wait, guys. They said come back at 2:45. It is exactly 1:45. I might have got off the ship a tad bit early, but the ship is full to capacity, so I didn't want to run the risk of trying to get off at like 2:15, 2:30 and show up late. But we did get off the ship pretty fast. So in hindsight, I should have waited till about 2:15 to get off the ship. And I think I'm overdressed slightly. I'm a bit warm. But we are landing on 2 different glaciers. And I remember my last glacier helicopter ride. It was cold and windy, so we'll see if I'm overdressed or not. I got about an hour, guys, so I'll see you shortly. Well, I'll see you when we're on our way to the helicopters. We literally have the whole bus to ourselves, guys. Look at this. Empty. Okay. I'm super excited.
That was freaking cool, I swear. No one would have believed me unless I was. Wow, this is our first stop. Wow. Look at that stream. I'm not drinking it, but I want to touch it. Wow, it's beautiful. Incredible. Look at that water. I mean, stunning. Try the water. I've tried it before. I'm good this time. You know what? I'm gonna try the water again. Yeah, I'll do it again. Thank you. Cheers.
Well, I go up. I've been the water bottle.
Fresh.
It's pretty fresh.
Oh my gosh, it's good. Woo.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just water.
This is what I want on a hot summer day.
Yeah. I wish that we had like. I wish we would be able to go in. Like,
Yeah.
If this wasn't the surrounding.
You would get in there?
Well, if it would be okay, like.
That's a polar plunge. No way.
And then I'm like in a sauna or something.
No. All right, we're headed back. This is beautiful, guys. I mean, look at all that. It's like out of a movie. I can't even describe to you how beautiful this is.
Y'all can get going on the seatbelt.
Yeah. Yes. I often get asked what my favorite place is that I've traveled to. And moments like this are exactly why I never know how to answer that question. Before today, I didn't know this place existed. And now I'm flying over it, completely overwhelmed by how beautiful it is.
It's terrifyingly beautiful. Just look at this, guys. This is beautiful. No, absolutely not. We're gonna go walk the edge, guys.
Yeah, this wall.
Wow, this is incredible.
Like the extra tops in the boots. They said we had to wear them, you know?
We're walking towards the edge, guys. I don't know if I want to go that close. He's brave. We gonna stand right here. Okay.
Oh my live. Oh my. There it is.
That is crazy, guys. Take a look at this. This is as far as close to the edge as we're gonna get. Look at that drop off down there. And they're brave. She's getting that Instagram photo, but we not doing it. We not doing that Instagram photo. Nope. Wow. It's extremely windy out here, but it's so beautiful. Just flying and seeing what we saw from the air, I got to think about what I want to say. I'm at a loss for words right now. Let's just look around before we head out. We got about 10 minutes before we have to go. It's so beautiful out here. The wind is really picking up out here. Wow. It's beautiful out here. There's another crevasse over there. All right, guys, let's go. I forgot my hand sanitizer, so I can't use this hand to pick up anything, but when all else fails, just go with pizza and fries. That helicopter ride was a lot of fun, and it was just so surreal. I don't even know how to explain it. I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life in Alaska. Like, I can't compare it to everything I've seen because, you know, I've been to Greenland, saw the icebergs and stuff like that, but like every experience is different. And flying in that helicopter almost brought me to tears. Now, I've done a helicopter ride before, but nothing like this. Nothing compares. Absolutely nothing compares. The ice fields, when he took us to the ice fields, I literally like I was, I don't know, I almost cried. I just never seen anything so beautiful in my life. And then he did that maneuver around the peak of the mountain and dipped down. Like I held my breath. Like it was the most exhilarating ride I've ever been on in my life from the air, ever. It was the hot air balloon ride, nothing compared to this. Like everything I've done, nothing compares to this helicopter ride. I wish I was a lefty.
Oh, crap. Oh, come on, girl, get it together. Why is it shaking outside? What the heck is going on? Oh, man. Okay, I'm up, guys. Good morning. The ship is shaking pretty bad. Woke me up. Let's go check and see what's going on outside. I'm gonna put my socks on really quick. I don't want to get sick from walking on my balcony. What time is it? Guys, I don't even look at the time. It is 5:42 in the morning. Wow! Welcome to Skagway. We're supposed to make it at 6:30, but it looks like we're here a bit early. And that is the Voyager of the Seas going by. Ah. What a way to wake up in the morning, guys. I look a hot mess. Even without these glasses, I could see like the beauty without my glasses. And I am blind without them. Man. Wow. That is incredible. I'm cold, guys. I need to get me a hoodie. I'm froze. Let me put this hoodie on and then we'll go back outside and take in a few more views. They're not leaving, guys. They're backing in. They're parking. Look how close they are to us. Look how close they are. They're backing in. Okay. I thought they were leaving out. Wow, that's incredible. Okay. They beat us here, so I guess we're waiting to park after them. What a way to start the morning. My room is so junky, guys. Look, I still haven't put my clothes away. We got about a week left, and my clothes are still inside of my bag, so I'm gonna get some kind of order today. Also, yesterday in Juneau, where I got that beautiful helicopter ride, I bought a patch. They sold patches. It's the helicopter company and where I was at. This is definitely something I never want to forget. I'm going to be talking about that helicopter ride forever. Alright, I'm going to get my room organized, shower, get the day started. We have an epic train ride today. We're going to be riding the, what is the train called? Let me make sure I get the name right. White Pass Scenic Railway, and I'm in Group A, so I'm the first group to go out at 9 a.m. But I got to meet up a little earlier than that. Meeting location, end of pier shore. Allow 15 minutes for shuttle. Starting time. So, we're taking a shuttle to the train station and riding this amazing train through. Let me just read it because I don't want to get anything wrong. We can see Skagway now really quick. Oh, there's another cruise ship here. There's that one over there, and then there's us. Full house today. Okay, this is what it says. Hop on board the vintage White Pass and Yukon Route Railway for an immensely picturesque train ride high into the mountains following a path blasted out of the rocks in 1898 during the height of the Klondike Gold Rush. As soon as the narrow gauge train begins its ascent, you will understand why the beloved WPNYR is known as the White Pass Trail, or the White Pass Scenic Railway is known as the scenic railway of the world. I don't want to read the rest, but that's just a little bit of overview. So we're going to be seeing some beautiful scenic views. You know me, I love trains. Whenever there's an opportunity for me to take a train somewhere, see some beautiful views, experience something like that, we're going. So I got a few hours before I have to be at the train station for this ride. So, and today we're gonna get some fish. I'm craving fish, halibut to be exact. All right, let's get the day started. Guys, as I'm packing, another cruise ship is pulling in. It's going to be a full house today in Skagway. Check it out. Ovation of the Seas. What a beautiful cruise ship. Royal Caribbean. They are pulling in. Looks like they're going to be parked right next to that cruise ship over there. It's going to be packed today. Welcome to Skagway, guys. It looks like it's gonna rain. Hello. You too. I'm so glad I brought my rain jacket. Hello. Yeah. It's a dark beauty. I don't know how to describe it. We gotta catch that shuttle into town. Guys, I was rushing to get out of the room. I was editing video, dancing, and was like, oh crap, I got less than an hour to shower, get dressed, get my life together. Oh, it's windy. Right in time for the shuttle. Those aren't our shuttles. These are people that are ADA. We have to go through this tunnel to get to the shuttles for people that don't require assistance.
Might as well walk all the way.
Guy's mad he can't get on the ADA shuttle bus. That's for people who are in wheelchairs, who requires assistance. And I told him no. So he's yelling, we might as well walk all the way to Skagway in town. Be my guest, sir. The shuttles are literally at the end of this tunnel. Just be grateful you don't require ADA shuttles, that you're able to walk without assistance. It's the little things in life. These are our shuttles. You notice there's no ADA symbol on it. I got a whole row to myself.
So I was told never to pick up hitchhikers, but you look like a good group of people, so I made an exception. I'm going to drop you folks off over here at the end of the dock. Don't worry, no matter what time you come back, there'll be someone here to take you back. If you folks are looking to go to town, you're looking for Broadway, that's the main strip. This is where most of the attractions are. So it's a short walk to town. It's about a quarter of a mile if you don't want to walk anymore. There's a...
You have a good one, sir.
You too. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, let's figure out where our tour guide is. Guys, this hat, I can't get it to get, there we go. I gotta get my hat right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay guys, we are finally loading up. I did some research. We're gonna sit on the left side of the train.
Morning, y'all. Taking groups 8 or larger with me here. If your group's smaller than 8, continue on down. We do have plenty of space.
Okay, we are on the left side of the train and we're in the very back of the train. I'm excited.
We changed our seats 3 times, so don't worry.
Everybody's still loading up. I got a little bit of window. I got this, but I can still see out like this.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
They will be there to answer any of your in-person questions. One of them will be by coming shortly. If they haven't already, they will introduce themselves and point out a few of our onboard amenities. Now we do have the tour guides on board, but we also have those people that are in charge of our train. They're walking around in those snazzy black suits. The person in charge of our train today is our conductor, Conductor Ryan Robinson, and he is in those gold pins. You will find another person in a suit. He is our brakeman. That is brakeman Jake Autry, and he's walking around with those silver pins. Now they are making sure our train is running very safely.
I've been on so many trains since I started traveling, and somehow it never gets old. I love train travel. Every ride is different. The scenery, the journey, even the way it makes me feel. And this one is no different.
What an amazing train ride. I didn't need to do any talking. I just let the visuals do all the talking. Right now I'm headed to a restaurant that I found on TikTok that said they have really good halibut and chips, serve fish and chips. About a 2-minute walk away. I enjoyed that train ride. Really, really enjoyed it. It's a very windy day here in Skagway, but at least it's not raining. I had to take another way because it was taking me along some back roads with no sidewalk. Pretty much every restaurant's busy, so if this one's packed, I'm just gonna go back to the ship. I'm not gonna stress over some fish, and I don't want to wait too long. I don't mind eating on the ship, so we'll see. We got a minute left. I'll see you guys at the restaurant. Guys, there's a line out the door, and then a lot of people are waiting. I was going to try the Skagway Brewing Company, but all of these people are waiting to go in there, and there's a line. So I'm gonna probably look around and see if I can find some snacks or whatever, something, hot sauce or something to buy, or a patch or something, and then we're gonna head back to the ship and we'll just eat there. It's all good. I really wanted some halibut, but it's all good. When you're in a tourist area with 4 different ships, good luck getting food. I remember this area 3 years ago. I do remember this area, but I didn't do the train. I opted to like explore, but the last time I was here 3 years ago, there wasn't 4 cruise ships like there is now. So there's like hundreds of people. This is what downtown Skagway looks like. And this is good for local businesses and stuff like that. I'm so happy. I love it. But I know also too, probably some of the locals that live here are probably a bit frustrated at the amount of people in traffic, but it's definitely good for business, and it definitely keeps your town thriving, profitable. Ooh, it is packed in there, guys. We got our candy. Yes, I know I'm in Skagway getting candy. Yes, I want fish, but all of the restaurants in town are lines out the door with long wait times. I think that's it. Are you going back to the Joy?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Matt. Oh, they apparently don't need to ride.
All right, guys, we're heading back to the cruise ship.
All was good to check on the scooter,
tired.
but the scooter drove away.
Fighting crowds. I'll see you back at the ship.
Now let's plunge.
I went to the buffet area, guys, and they're packed. Tons of people, and they don't have anything that I want to eat in there. So we're gonna go to the local, which is open 24 hours a day, and we're gonna get some food there. All right, guys, I'm finally seated at the local. It's a better atmosphere, a lot less chaotic, and this is their menu. All of this is complimentary, except the alcohol, of course. Well, this is their, yeah, here we go. They got a soup of the day, salad, wings, the pub hot dog, sauerkraut, bacon bits, french fries, Coney Island hot dog, melted cheese, chili, onions, french fries, tavern battered fish sandwich. Not a big fan of cod, so I'm not going to get it. It's a cod sandwich. Fettuccine carbonara, no thank you. Guys, I don't know what I want to eat. I ran all the way here. I guess I'll get a cheeseburger. All right, there it is. Looks good. See how it tastes. Well, there goes my knife. That's okay, I don't need it. I also like to dip my fries in mayo. This burger is pretty good. There's jalapenos on it too. Wow, that's nice. So peaceful and windy out. I don't know what kind of boat that is, but it looks pretty cool. It's all metal. There's the tugboat, or the guide boat. Lock my door. Already got the do not disturb sign up. And more than likely, oh, I've waited so long to do that. Man, more than likely, I'm gonna take a nap, guys. And then get some work done. I'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm kaput. I don't have anything left to give today. Good morning. Today is going to be your guys' last day that you spend with me for part 1 of my 10-day Alaska cruise series. But don't worry, there's going to be a part 2. I still have several things planned, and we still have a few more days to go on the cruise. So no worries on that front. We are currently making our way to Hubbard Glacier, which is the biggest tidewater glacier in North America. It expands about 76 miles. And today I'm hoping to see some glacier calving, because this glacier that we're going to see is still very much active. And all glacier calving is when chunks of the glacier break off and fall into the water. And I'm hoping to witness that today. Instead of viewing this glacier from the cruise ship, which normally I would do, I booked a small excursion, well, a big excursion. I booked an excursion that's going to take me on a smaller ship, a smaller vessel. It's going to be able to navigate through the ice and get us much closer to this glacier than the cruise ship would be. So hopefully we can see calving up close, if it happens. And that's the plan for today, and what a way to end part 1 of a 2-part series. It's a beautiful morning out. Been out here for a while, just looking out at the water. It's so peaceful. You can see the sun is trying to peek through the clouds. Very calming out here. Cold, crisp, but calming. What a beautiful day. And a beautiful way to start the morning. I got a big breakfast this morning. I got 2 of those pre-made egg omelets and bacon, potato, beans. I'm trying to increase my protein. That helps me not snack, guys. It's a shame that when you go wash your hands by the washing station, there's a guy there that's there specifically to sing with a tambourine or whatever, saying wash your hands. He's singing it loud so people can go wash their hands before they eat. If he wasn't there, no one would wash their hands. That's a shame. I just got my usual eggs, bacon, beans, potatoes. Beautiful view. And it's cold outside. It's cold in here. I'm the only one in shorts. There's a few of us in shorts, but not many. I'm freezing. I could have had an actual omelet made, but these are pretty good. I like these beans. I feel like I'm eating like a little bit of an English breakfast. I know not a full, but with the beans, hello English. Hello?
Good afternoon, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you. Watch your step on the way.
Thank you.
I didn't think it was that exciting.
All right, guys. I don't know if this is going to be worth it, but we'll see. Okay, we're leaving, guys. And we're headed all the way over there. Let's see how close we get. We are slowly making our way through the ice fields. We almost have a clear path to Hubbard Glacier. We're making our way there. I'm super excited. Look how beautiful it looks. Wow. This is incredible.
Not cold enough.
Stunning. Alright, I think that's it. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy these beautiful views. I'm froze. It was definitely a pretty cool experience. Even though I didn't get to see any glacial calving today, that's just how nature goes. But seeing Hubbard Glacier this close and connecting with people along the journey still made the experience completely worth it. It looks like we're leaving. Let's go out here and take a look from the balcony. Yep, we're leaving. I could have seen the glacier from my balcony, but not the kind of view that I got earlier today. See the glacier down there? But we're out of here. We're leaving. You see another cruise ship out there. Ugh, take these glasses off. Oh, give my eyes a little break. Let me tell you guys what happened to me today. So, we had to meet up for this excursion at noon in the Joy Theater, which is on deck 7 forward. I got there around 11:35ish, and when you get there, they give you a sticker to put you in groups. So when I got there, they gave me a sticker that had 11 on it, so I'm in group 11. Boom. There was a lot of people in there, but I would say there's probably like 30 people in there by the time I got there, but about 5 minutes to noon, there was well over 100 people. And so people were getting their stickers, and at some point, group 11 stickers ran out, and they were giving out group 12 stickers. And so I had been sitting there for about 25 minutes, so I decided to stand up and stretch my legs. And when I did that, the guy that gave me my sticker initially, he was yelling at me from across the theater. You're in group 11, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, can you come here? Loudly. People looking around naturally when you hear somebody raise their voice. So I go over there and I'm like, hey, he's like, yeah, can you give me your group 11 sticker? I'm going to give you this group 12 sticker. And I said, why is that? I said, group 11 leaves first for the glacier, right? He's like, yeah, but both groups go. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. I said, why are you giving me a higher group 12, when I have a group 11? He said, well, there's this mother who wants to be with her daughter. Do you mind giving up your group 11 sticker for her group 12 sticker so she can be with her daughter? And I said, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to take my group 11 sticker. And he looked at me in shock, and he's like, okay. And I took my sticker, said thank you, and I walked away. So other people around staring at me and stuff, you can tell, like, they're like, wow, that's okay, we'll give up your sticker. So I walk away. So as I was walking away, I guess he signaled to his partner down in the theater who had a microphone, and he got on the microphone and said, is there any solo travelers in here? Any solo travelers in here? Raise your hand. Like a few people raised your hand, like 1 or 2 people, honestly. That's what I saw. And he said, if you're in group 11, do you mind giving up your group 11 for a group 12 sticker so that a mother could be with her daughter? Oh, and I don't know if anybody gave up their sticker, but at that point, I had a bad taste in my mouth because I felt like the way they handled the situation was in poor taste. You should have did that in the beginning. You shouldn't have singled me out because I came in by myself and you gave me a sticker. You shouldn't have done that. You should have said, hey, there's a lady that wants to be with her daughter. Can you get on the mic and ask for any volunteers willing to switch stickers? But they didn't do that. And, I got some crazy stares or whatever. And the mother kind of looked at me like, don't, ma'am, first of all, you should be looking at yourself in the mirror, asking yourself why you showed up late and why you feel entitled to my sticker so that you can be with your daughter. Your issue and trying to figure out how to be with her, that's not my problem. I'm solo. I'm only worried about me. Like, you got to figure that out. So I didn't say any of that to her, but I was thinking it. So I was just like, that's the only thing that kind of like just left a bad taste in my mouth. They just handled it very poorly. And it was just very, just like, whatever. But other than that, guys, I enjoyed the small vessel ride up to two glaciers. We went to Turner Glacier, which was the kind of dirtier glacier, and then we went to Hubbard Glacier, which was the clean, pristine, blue, or whatever glacier. I never did anything like that before, and I wanted to see if it was worth it. My own personal opinion. I personally, like, for me, I think because I've seen so many kind of other beautiful, like, glaciers and icebergs when I did that 28-day Arctic cruise, and even walking on a glacier in Juneau and what I saw, and even my helicopter ride 3 years ago and doing a glacier walk, I just felt like I've seen so much better in person that for me personally, monetarily, it was not worth it. But I did have some really cool conversations with people. And so community-wise, conversational-wise, it was worth it. In hindsight, I do plan on going on another Alaska cruise at some time in my life. I don't know when. On a different cruise line, of course. I would most likely not book this type of excursion. I would just stay on the ship. We did get about 5 miles closer to the glacier, which was pretty close. It was really beautiful to see up, you know, in person, but I felt like I could get that same kind of awe feeling while, like, if I'm on the ship. That's just me personally, because I think I've just seen so much better things out in nature. But I don't have anything else for you guys. This is going to be a long video. It's the first time I've done a video this long, and I wanted to really give you guys a really good experience. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But I don't think I have nothing else. I'm going to end the video right here. We do have a part 2 coming out at some point. So just keep that in mind. But the video ends here. Yeah, this is good. This is a good stopping point. I'm out. Thank you guys so incredibly much for your continued support. It truly means everything to me. It truly means the world to me. But I'm out. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.